Life is challenging. That's a simple fact of life, which has been recognized by spiritual teachers, philosophers throughout history. Life's tough. There are going to be challenges. And in our contemporary world, with the complexity and with the social media, the mass media, selecting out the worst, the most challenging, the most sensationalistic, the most negative, we are constantly being barraged with negativity. And each of us faces a challenge of how to respond to that. And there are certain general principles which can be very helpful. One is to moderate and be very selective with our media. We need to recognize that most media is sensationalistic. Most of it focuses on the negative. Research shows that people who spend more time watching media are more anxious and more paranoid than those who don't. So we need to be careful what we watch. Some of us are very careful with our diet, what we put into our stomachs, but not all careful what we put into our minds. We need to be what the Buddhists call use wise attention and be very selective. Yes, we want to know what's going on in the world, but we don't have to saturate ourselves in it, and we don't have to get the most sensationalistic. So the first thing is to be wise about our use of media. Second is to take some time out. It's perfectly appropriate to take a day or a few days without media, and solitude, quiet, time for reflection, meditation are very healing antidotes. And there are several other lifestyle things which are valuable. One is having a trusted, supportive group or community that we can talk to soberly, carefully, and gain support and wisdom from about these larger issues and, of course, about our own personal issues. Second, there are lifestyle things that we all hear about that, for example, are good for the body, but they also turn out to be extremely good for managing stress. And what's good for the body is good for the brain. So, for example, exercise. We've all heard of it. Some of us even do it. But it's really good for stress management and for keeping us on an even keel. Time in nature is incredibly healing. We've been told this for thousands of years, but it turns out to be true. The research couldn't be more clear. The more time we spend in nature, the better we feel, the calmer we become, the more integrated and healthy we tend to become, and it's just good for us. Service of some kind, if we can feel we're contributing, particularly to some of the problems, that is a wonderful, wonderful antidote. So all these things, including, of course, stress management techniques, whether it's simply learning how to do relaxation, relax the body, or whether it's meditation or yoga or whatever works for us, all these things. And the ideal is to have an ongoing lifestyle in which there's balanced input about the world, moderated by a lifestyle which is healthy and supportive and healing and calming and nurturing for us. We all need that. It's simple sanity. And we need simple sanity in a world which is increasingly insane.